We try to make Irvine strong. We try to use collections from other campuses. But there's a point when the entire structure begins to wilt. Education is an active exchange. If you simply wait and let it fold into you, you're only going to get what people are willing to hand you.
We, the students and workers of UC Irvine, are gathered here today on October 16th to participate in a mock funeral to mourn the death of public education and workers' rights.
We say fight back!
No cuts, no fees!
Education should be free!
They mistakenly believe that you pose a threat, and what I hope to show you today is that the people who pose a threat are actually the administrators in that building. As student tuition nearly doubled, the number of UC administrators earning over $200,000 a year increased by 44%.
The UC system had failed in providing me an inclusive environment. It failed to provide adequate funding to the Disability Service Center. We have a lot of these executives earning salaries that are just as high as the President of the United States. They don't need to increase tuition to give us the education we deserve. They need to empty out their pockets and return the money that's been stolen from us.
So these are our lowest paid workers here at the UC. 95% of these workers already are eligible for public assistance. So to cut them even more, when the UC has already admitted they have enough money to pay these workers what they already have, but they still insist on raising their parking fees, having them pay more into a pension where these UCs are actually benefiting from. It's a shame, exactly.
Están quitando muchos beneficios y están recortando muchas cosas que tiene el trabajador. Los demás compañeros trabajadores tal vez no acuden por el temor a que los despidan y en este momento no tenemos ningún contrato.
They're raising parking. They're raising their pension costs. They're raising their health care costs. They're eliminating their sick time hours. What the hell kind of a deal is that? They have no right to instill any type of fear against any worker for participating in their collective bargaining rights.
All across the UC system, especially the workers that ASME represents, they're 95% people of color. The university gives two shits about their students, but they really don't give a fuck about the workers. Like, let's be real. When we look at the university system, we're looking at a privileged institution that was designed to basically serve like privileged students. If you look at where they're really putting their money to, it's not for retention, it's not for outreach of people of color, it's just for them to uphold the institution and uphold this idea of the market and privatization.
Where are the UC's priorities? We're the students, we're the workers, we're the ones who make this university run.
Former President Udall, this is after the imposition of furloughs and a 32% tuition hike on its students. He remarked, being president of the UC is like managing a cemetery. Now Napolitano is taking over this cemetery, and we're going to show them that we will not rest in peace. So we're going to grab this coffin, and we're going to show administration what they're doing with their cuts.
They say cut back!
We say fight back!
They say cut back!
We say fight back!
Please!
You're no good! Treat your workers like you should!
UC Regis, fuck you! We deserve a future too!
UC Regis, fuck you! We deserve a future too! What do we want now? What do we
admin building.
They're not letting us in.
I came to school to learn and get an education, not to deal with the financial crisis.
And if education ain't elevating me and taking me where I need to go, then fuck education, you know what I'm saying? At least they should.
When we say our university,
It's your university too.
exactly. And if we don't unite and come together and fight for justice, then we're not going to do anything.
They say they represent students of color. They say they stand up for workers' rights. They put our faces on their fucking pamphlets. UC students against Janet Napolitano just organized the day she was appointed. We organized a civil disobedience against her. And the only way that we were able to get her attention was by putting ourselves on the forefront. And we told her, you are not welcome to this university. She has supported over 1.5 million undocumented immigrants. She has separated over 98,000 families in California. Hey, we're here to say, this university is dead. This university is dead. Students owe more money to the university than any other time in history. The only thing that works is civil disobedience, direct action, and being like, this is my university, I'm not gonna move aside.
It's rallies like this that actually scare the shit out of Chancellor Drake and Parham. It is events like this that will fuck shit up. Because obviously, to be calm, to be reasonable, to have a conversation is not going to get anywhere with these people. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner we can start actually securing an education for ourselves at this university. Rally